guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. If this is your first time of tuning in here or dropping by, my name is Ife and I film from Lagos State, Nigeria. On this channel, I create content in line with faith, relationship, and real life issues. If you're a returning subscriber, thank you so much for the support. It means a lot to me and God bless you. In today's video, I'm going to be talking about important questions you should ask before dating. When I say dating, I mean getting into a serious relationship. So important questions you should ask before getting into a serious relationship. The reason why I decided to shoot this video is because in most relationship videos, or when you hear most relationship experts talk, they always talk about important questions you should ask while dating. And it just got me thinking, because there are some questions that you are actually even meant to ask before you start dating someone. Because I feel that if these questions that have been asked before you start dating, sometimes you don't really need to ask them while you're already dating, because you know what you are getting yourself involved in. And I think that if we ask ourselves this question even before we start dating, it helps us to make better decisions on who and who not to agree to start a relationship with us. Also, it opens our eyes to greater possibilities that we have in regards to the options that we have when we want to start dating, or when we want to agree to start a relationship. So having it in mind that you are not just dating to catch cruise, but you are dating for a higher purpose, for a better reason, not just to while away time or just to catch cruise. The first question I think that you should ask is directly to yourself, and these are two questions, but just one, and it's to yourself. The first question I want you to ask before you start dating someone, or before you agree to date someone, is, am I actually ready to date someone? Like, is this the perfect time? Am I ready to date someone? Because dating is not just, and I mean a serious relationship, not just we are catching cruise. Like, am I ready to date you? Like, am I ready to put in all the commitments, all the sacrifices? Or I just want to date because a lot of people are dating? Or am I dating because I feel lonely? Or I'm just I just want you as a rebound kind of person to help me heal. So my question is, are you actually ready to date? That is the first question you should ask yourself. When people start coming around to you and they're like, babe, I like your guy, I like you, or you want to shoot your shot, that kind of stuff, you yourself, are you actually ready for a relationship? Are you ready to date someone? And the second thing I would like you to ask yourself is, what is my vision, or what plans do I have for my life? Because there's something someone always tells me. It says that if you don't know where you are going, every road will seem like the bus stop, because you don't have a vision, you don't have a plan. So everybody that comes seems like the person. So after asking yourself, am I actually ready to date? Like, am I ready for the commitment that comes with having a relationship? And do I actually have a plan for my life? Do I actually know what I want in this life? Do I actually have a vision for my life? I think the next question you should ask him regarding starting a serious relationship is, ask God, like, pray about. I know this is funny, but before you start a relationship, and I mean a serious relationship, it's important for you to pray about it and actually seek God's will concerning the union or the relationship per se. There's a song that goes, prayer is the key, prayer is the key, prayer is the master key. And the reason why I think that prayer is actually very important is because when you start dating and you're ready to settle down, there are some challenges that might actually occur. Like, maybe somebody says, you are not meant to be. We all know the story of maybe your mom or your dad goes to pray, then I say, one prophet said, or one prophetess said, one apostle said. Or even if your parents don't even agree to date for you to settle down with this person, or maybe challenges come like accidents. We don't pray for such, but the person losing his or her job. Like, when you pray about it and when you get a word from God, you are actually sure that, okay, this path I am heading towards is the plan of God, or is the will of God for me. And no matter the challenges that come, you can always go back to God and ask him that, Father, you said that I should go ahead with this relationship, but these challenges are coming. What do I do? If you have actually not prayed about it, when those challenges come, they actually shake you. You might say that I'm strong in faith, but even if you have prayed safe, when challenges come, like your parents are saying, don't settle down with this person, no matter how strong you are still going to feel it, like kind of like, oh God. But if you have prayed about it, it gives you more assurance that this thing I'm doing is the will of God, and you can always go back to God to help, to give you wisdom on how to solve this particular issue. Also, you are inviting Jesus to become the foundation of your relationship. And if God is the foundation of our relationship, which is like our rock, whatever we build on from there, it will just keep getting better and better, just like the Bible says in Proverbs chapter 4 verse 18. Another question I think that you should ask this person is about their vision or their plan for themselves, and like their vision for a family. Like, what is their perception of what a real family should look like? For example, you want to be an Okonjo-Iweala, and the person you are dating believes that a woman is just meant to raise a family and just sacrifice her dreams for a family. The both of you, it cannot work, because like the visions and the plans you guys have for yourselves and like for your union is not aligning with one another. So challenges are going to definitely come up. But if you ask this person, oh, what is the vision for your life? Oh, what is your plan for my life? You know that, okay, this vision is in line with mine and I can always provide support. But let's say, like, imagine, let's say I want to date somebody and the person tells me that the vision for this person's life is to go and be a missionary somewhere. My brother, it cannot work, because my plan and your plan do not tally together. So there is no even point of starting a relationship when I know that it cannot work. Or maybe the person you believes that I want to go for business meetings, I want to travel around for conferences, I want to speak on high stages, that kind of dream, that kind of vision, and you cannot handle long distance relationship. Like, it's not just your thing. You're not being wicked, but it's something that you cannot live with. Like, the both of you don't, although you can work it out if either of you wants to bend, but if both of you are not ready to bend, the relationship cannot work, because you want to go for long meetings, conferences, you are definitely going to be away for a very long time, or at intervals. And if the person down here cannot hold things down and just believe that, okay, you're going to come around one day or you're going to come back soon, it might be difficult for you guys to keep up in the relationship. So basically what I'm saying is that before you agree to start a serious relationship with someone, know the plan that this person has for their life, know your own plan, and know the plan they have, like know the vision they have for family life, because this is what will help you in choosing correctly, I believe. The question I think you need to ask is about their value system. And when you say value system is not actually just a big word. Like, it's not a big deal, just like their priority. What is your priority? My priority is God, family, and career. Some people's priority is career, family, and God. Like, what is your value system? If your value system, for example, is career, God, family, it can't really work, because God comes first in my life. And if we have to agree together, God has to come first in your life. God has to be the most important person in your life. So if you are someone that does not really send God, like, what am I doing with you? I'm sure you guys understand. So understand your value system. Also understand your value system. Understand your value system, his value system, or her value system, as the case may be. It helps you to make better decisions. That question I think you need to ask about, or this one you don't necessarily have to ask about it, you just have to study the person, like your reasoning pattern. Like, how are you reasoning? You know, some people, when you are talking to them, you are talking about A, they are understanding Z, or they are talking about, like, some people, they just reason in a very weird manner. And I think that relationship, most of the time, you guys are going to be communicating and reasoning together and trying to figure out things together. So if both of you, your reasoning partner is like this, there's obviously going to be issue when you start a relationship. Like, you don't need anybody to tell you. If the person you are considering that you want to date, this person has a reasoning pattern that did not really work for you, like, there's no point trying to continue the relationship, and now you're now stressing your brain out, like, should I marry him, should I not marry him? The person, my sister, like, the person I know that you guys might not actually reason together, or reason like your reasoning might not be in sync all the time, or might not, like, what you're reasoning might not be what I'm reasoning. I don't know if you guys get, but at least like our reasoning partner should align. For example, you believe that like, yes, because you're starting a serious relationship, right, and it's obviously heading somewhere, which is marriage. You believe that, or your reasoning pattern is that my children, when they want to start school, I have to send them to good schools, because you believe that foundation is the key. And the person you want to date believes that, well, they are just chopping their money, Jerry. It's not for them to learn one, two, three. Let's throw them into another school. They should be learning something. The reasoning pattern for education does not work. Like, it's not aligned. So when you are reasoning A and the person is reasoning Z, I don't understand why you now go ahead and go and start a relationship with the person, because there are going to be issues. Question I think that you should ask, and I think that this is very important, is about their family. I know that when you start dating this person, it is me and you and I kind of love, but the truth is that when you guys get married, your family is most likely going to intertwine. So I feel that you should ask questions about their families, like what is the belief system of their family? What are the things that are acceptable in the family? What are the things that are not acceptable in the family? So that when you start the relationship now, it's not be like, shebi you did not tell me that, shebi you did not shake any come. So I feel that you should ask important questions about family, like what are the things that are acceptable, what are things that are not acceptable. Because on the long run, we get shaped by the family we come from, like our thinking pattern, our reasoning, our ideologies about life, our ideologies about marriage comes from the examples we have seen times without number. And that comes from our family, because they're the first people we have contact with, and they're the first people we actually return to after all the days hustling and bustling. So I feel you should ask important questions about family, as this will help you to make correct decisions. Please do well to subscribe if you haven't. Please like, comment and share. Please share my videos so that we can build this community together. I hope the next time you're considering starting a serious relationship with someone, I hope you actually consider God and pray about it. I hope you consider their vision or the plans they have for their lives. I hope you consider their value system. I hope you consider their reasoning, and I hope you ask questions about their family to see what is acceptable and what is not acceptable. Because I feel that these are not just all the questions, but these are questions that I think that are important and can help you to make good decisions when it comes to serious relationship. Till next time, guys. Bye.